Good morning. Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I am Maui Paul. We are here today to say some nice things about ourselves. And it being Friday and me not wanting to really be indoors, I figured I would just do this one outside today. So I want to say good morning to everybody who is here. Look at my hair. That's so cool. It's just like lifting up like that. But anyways, yeah, good morning to all the folks that are here. Wonderful to see everybody. Good morning, Shauna. Good morning, Tony, coming in from Florida. Jan from your nest at Paradise. Good morning, Susan. Wonderful to see you as well. Thank you guys so much for being here. Anyways, it is Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. We are, we're going to do the thing we do every morning, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Pull a card off the deck, ask you if you are the affirmation on the card, and we are going to respond out loud together. I am that affirmation. And it being Friday, we're also going to go over the cards of the week. Good morning, John L. Wonderful to see you. Yeah, it's prep the yeah. Anyway, it's good to see you up here, John L. Anyways, guys, so thank you guys so much for being here. So let's have some fun. Let's pull a card and say that today I am elevated. I am elevated. I ascend toward my highest potential. So I am elevated. I ascend toward my highest potential. Are you elevated? You are elevated. You ascend toward your highest potential. I'm going to write that down in the comments. I encourage you guys to do the same exact thing as we affirm together that we are elevated. And that we ascend to our highest potential. And indeed we do. I'm actually standing up today as I do the wake up call, and I was thinking when this one came up, because I have like a little program that I wrote that just randomly picks these cards. When this one came up, I was thinking to myself, I was like, well, how is it that I am elevated? What can I talk about? And I realized that the card just is absolutely perfect for today because I am indeed elevated. The whole wake up call is elevated right now. I'm usually sitting at my desk, and today I've decided that I was going to hang out outside because it's so because it's so pretty out today. But anyways, we always are ascending toward our highest potential. We are always doing things better than the way that we did them in the past. I am elevated today. You are elevated too because we are standing on the shoulders of who we were yesterday. We're standing on the shoulders of who we were a month ago, a week ago, a year ago. In the end, if I look back at my life, if I look back at some of the decisions that I've made in the past that I wouldn't make again, I realized that the reason that I wouldn't make them again it has everything to do with the experiences, the life experiences that I've gained in the course of making decisions that were not particularly good for me. And so I'm always ascending toward my highest potential, and you are as well. Every single one of us learns things and grows and gains wisdom every single day. And then we take that wisdom and then we use that wisdom in order to make better choices in the future. And so as we go through our day today, let's just always keep in mind that we're going to be given choice points. There's always going to be choices that we can make that are good for us or not good for us. Choices that are in line with our values, choices that are not in line with our values. And maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, I made a choice that was not in line with my values, and I asked myself as I was making it, I'm like, why am I making this choice that's not in line with my values? And then I spent probably the next 2 hours attempting to undo that choice that I had made because it just wasn't in line with who I was. And I felt really bad for having made it. And so in the end, I had the opportunity to make that choice again, like just a couple days ago. And I asked myself, I was like, well, wait a minute, didn't I just do that a couple weeks ago? And didn't that end up poorly for me? Why on earth would I want to do that twice? And so I feel like that is one way that we get elevated in life. We make choices that are good for us, and we reinforce those choices. We double down on those. We make choices that are not good for us, and then we decide that we're not going to deal with those again, so we don't make that mistake. again. So we are elevated today. How on earth do we get elevated to this elevation? Well, let's take a look at the cards for the week, it being Friday and all. So we started the week by affirming that we are calm, that we remain clear-headed through uncertainty. I don't know about you, but my week has brought quite a bit of uncertainty with it, and the more that I've been able to remain calm through that uncertainty, the better choices that I've been able to make. And ultimately, I feel like I'm making good choices for getting myself through the current stuff that's happening in my life. Uh, we uh, we then we then affirmed that we are centered, that we relax into the mysteries of life, that we understand that life doesn't always turn out the way that we think it's gonna. And so the fact is that we continually are just dancing with life. We move, life moves. We move, life moves, and it's definitely something where we just have to relax into the mysteries of the stuff that happens every day. Then we affirmed after that that we are balanced, that we center our mind and body. We talked about the connection between our mind and body and how sometimes when our mind is restless and our mind won't stop moving, that we can just move our body some and put our mind at ease. And the same way when our body is restless and we find that we just can't scratch that itch, as Jan would put it, that she feels itchy, that we feel itchy on the inside, we don't know why. That there are techniques that we can use, like free writing, that allow us to empty out all the stuff that's in our mind that's bothering our minds to allow our bodies to rest. That there are these connections. And then, of course, today we affirm that we are elevated, that we ascend toward our highest potential. All of this stuff, of course, is leading toward the Awesome Saturday card, which, as always, is that we are awesome. So let's recognize our inherent value and worth. It is almost Saturday. It is almost the Sabbath. We are almost ready to hang out with awesome people, do awesome things, eat awesome food in awesome places, wear awesome clothes, just in general celebrate the awesomeness that is Saturday by just honoring that Sabbath and keeping it holy. And ultimately, the fact that we are elevated allows us to do that. When we have an elevated perspective, when we have put away the pettiness of life, it allows us to be able to more fully reach into that enjoyment. All right, my beautiful friends, I will return tomorrow at 11 a.m. with the Awesome Saturday service, and and yep. So I'll be there. I'll be back at 11 if you'd want to check it out. Otherwise, I'm going to go and have an awesome day on this beautiful, beautiful Friday. Thank you guys so much for being here at the outdoor edition of the Wake Up Call. It has been an absolute pleasure to chat with everybody. So good morning again to Shauna and Tony. Good morning to Jan and Susan, John L. Wonderful to see you here today. Let's see here. Good morning, Lane, and let's see. I think that's everything. So everybody. Anyways, guys, I love you. I care about you. I appreciate you. I think that you're awesome. I encourage you to have an amazing, amazing elevated day. And we will meet again on Saturday at 11 a.m. or then next Monday at 9 a.m. with more of this. Until then, once again, I love you, care about you, and appreciate you. Aloha. There it is. Aloha from paradise.